right, remember the triple X-rated photos like this one where she's wearing pigtails? You may not be able to see it there, but trust me, she's wearing pigtails. And she made that out to mean that she was degraded and forced to dress up like a schoolgirl, like a perv, by a perv. I want to go to Jodi Baby Doll Gibson, former Hollywood madam who knows a whole lot about sex and has just written the aptly entitled book, Convicted. So can she have it both ways? Can she say, oh, I was abused by Travis Alexander when he made me do all these degrading things, but at the same time, she's sending emails saying, I want to bleep you like a dirty, horny little schoolgirl. I want a spanking. I want you to, you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. Not in this case, Jane. In fact, it seems more like it was a sex affair to him. It was a love affair to her. However, I think she used it as a power play to make herself invaluable to him because very few women resonate with this anal sex. 1 out of every 50. So the fact that she could and even act like she enjoyed it gave her a power over him that most women didn't have. And I want to make another point, Jane. I wonder if the sex had been vaginal rather than anal, if she would have been as severe in the attack.
Oh, in other words, you're seeing this as a revenge for what she allowed him to do to her as she was trying to use sex as a weapon to get him.
Exactly.
And it just didn't work. And then she becomes enraged in retrospect over what she put herself through in her efforts to unsuccessfully get him. Let's bring in a psychotherapist, Dr. Jen Berman. Boy, do we need you. Do women use sex as almost like a commodity to get a guy, and then if it doesn't work and they have submitted themselves to all sorts of degrading things in the hopes to get him, could that inspire rage?
Absolutely, it could. But the problem with this case is that we see her participating in this and talking about this like she likes it, even when she's on the stand and she's being told by the lawyers what she said. She almost has a smirk on her face. But there's nothing in the emails, in the text, in her personal private journal that indicates that this was an abuse situation. If anything, everything she's written seemed like this was very consensual and that she was enjoying, and yes, enjoying the power of it, but also enjoying the experience.
Yeah, and I wonder if she enjoyed the experience as she was having it, but then had a delayed reaction to that whole experience and felt degraded in retrospect when she found out that Travis Alexander was taking another woman who wasn't doing all of that stuff to Cancun instead of her. All right, now, Jodi Baby Doll Gibson, who knows you are a former Hollywood madam, you know a lot about sex. Is it possible? You say sometimes very powerful men like to be dominated and degraded because they're guilty about the millions or billions they've made. I'll take your word for that. But in general, can somebody enjoy a sex act that might be degrading, that causes them pleasure at the moment, but then afterwards, upon reflection, go, boy, I'm angry that that person did that to me?
Absolutely. I think in this case, when he chose another and wasn't interested in the same kind of sex, she realized she lost her trump card. What could she use now? There's no love here. That's all she had. And if he doesn't want that from her, what will he want from her? Nothing else.
She played her hand and she didn't win, and now she's left without any cards. Could that be the recipe for murder? More on the other side.
That's what it says. Yes or no?
Yes, part of it.
Yes or no?
Yes, part of it.
Yes or no?
Yes, part of it.
You keep saying part of it.
Because you're not finishing the sentence.
You took other photographs that day?
Yes, in the shower.
Well, we're not there, are we?
I don't know. You go all over the place.
Well, you keep trying to be critical but not answering the questions.